Hi boys and girls! So, for today's read aloud, we are going to be reading this new book called Life in a Rainforest. Okay, this is a non-fiction book. And remember, non-fiction books mean that this is a teaching book. So that means I'm going to be learning stuff about probably the rainforest, right? So as I'm reading, I'm going to be stopping and asking you some questions. Questions such as how, what, and why. Okay. Before we get started reading, we're going to take a little sneak peek to try to get some ideas going. Okay? So, life in a rainforest. Life in a rainforest. Oh, over here, this is a non-fiction book, so there is a table of contents. Okay, so let's take a look at the table of contents to see what I might learn in each part. So, the table of contents, this first part says, what are rainforests? So I'll probably learn what a rainforest is. Rainforest animals. Maybe I'll learn what type of animals live in the rainforest. Next, it's rainforest plants. Maybe I'll learn about what kind of plants are in the rainforest and then living together. I wonder what that part's going to be about. Okay, so let's take a look at the picture. Okay. And what do you think we might learn in this part? So I'm noticing that this picture just shows a picture of a rainforest. Maybe I'll learn what a rainforest is. Okay, I'm going to turn to the next page. Oh, and here is another picture. Maybe I might learn where in the world are rainforests, right? Okay, so that was a little sneak peek, and we already have some ideas really. So let's get started with reading, shall we? Okay, ready? Okay. Life in a rainforest. Life in a rainforest. Remember, this is the table of contents. Okay. What are rainforests? A rainforest is a large area of land covered with trees and plants. Rain falls almost every day in a rainforest. Rainforests grow near the equator. They also grow along some sea coasts. So in this picture, we see there's a map, and this shows where are rainforests around the world. So this next section is called Rainforest Animals. I want you to think, if this section is called Rainforest Animals, what might we learn in this part? Maybe this part we might learn about the different types of animals that live in the rainforest. Okay, let's get started reading. Rainforest animals. Snakes hunt in rainforest trees. They also slither across the rainforest floor. Tree frogs hop onto tree branches. They eat insects. Many tree frogs are bright colors. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we can act out this part and act like tree frogs. So I'm going to reread this part, and I want you to act like a tree frog. Remember, tree frogs hop. So can you hop? Okay, so as I'm reading, I want you to hop, okay? So tree frogs hop onto tree branches. They eat insects. Many tree frogs are bright colors. Did you guys hop like tree frogs? Great hopping. Okay, we're going to continue reading now, okay? Apes swing from vines high in the rainforest canopy. Okay, let's try acting it out, this part. So, apes, they swing. So maybe you could pretend you're swinging across tree branches. Oh, okay, I'm going to reread this part. Make sure you're swinging like an ape, okay? Apes swing from vines high in the rainforest canopy. Were you swinging? Okay, great job. Okay, I'm going to continue reading now. Okay, so this next part says, rainforest plants. Okay, so I want you to think, before I start reading, what might you learn in this part of the book? Right, maybe you'll learn about the different types of plants that are in rainforests. Okay, so I'm going to get started reading, okay? Tall trees keep the rain from soaking into the ground. The tops of tall trees form the rainforest canopy. So there was this word canopy that in the book. So I'm looking at the picture and we can maybe act out what a canopy is. So it says the tops of tall trees form the rainforest canopy. So can you act it out like act out a canopy? Like this. What might a canopy mean then? What do you think the word canopy means? Right, a canopy is kind of something that covers, right? So the tops of the tree kind of acts like a cover. Okay, great job. Okay, we're going to continue reading now. Figs grow on fig trees in rainforests. Birds and monkeys eat figs. Ferns grow on the forest floor in the canopy's shade. Ferns have many narrow leaves. Okay, so there's that word, narrow. Let's take a look at the picture. Okay, let's try to act out narrow. Okay, I'm going to put this one. Okay, let's try to act out narrow. Okay, make yourself take as little space and straight up, right? And we're looking at these ferns and the leaves. Right? So, what do you think narrow means? Right, narrow means kind of thin and then it's going straight up, just like the leaves are doing here. Okay, let's continue reading. Living together. Rainforest animals live in the trees or on the ground. Many plants grow in rainforests. Rainforests are full of life. And we see there are other types of trees and animals in the rainforest in this picture. And that's the end of our book, Life in a Rainforest. Okay, so now that we finished reading, let's turn back to see what are some things that we learned in this book. Because remember, nonfiction books are supposed to teach you things. Okay, so I'm going to turn back to this first part. Okay, I'm going to flip through the pages and maybe you can act out some of the parts that we read. And I want you to think, what is one thing that you learned in this section? So you could have said something like, this part is teaching me about the different types of animals that live in the rainforest, such as snakes that slither, frogs that hop, and of course apes that swing around, right? Okay, so I'm going to turn to another part of the book. Okay, I'm going to flip through the pages and I want you to think, what is this part teaching you? Okay? Maybe something you could have said is that this part is teaching me about the different types of plants in the rainforest. You could also say that tall trees act as a canopy or like a cover for the forest, right? And also maybe keep the rain from soaking the ground, right? Okay, and that is our first read of Life in a Rainforest. Great job, guys.